As you guys saw the caption of this video, today I'm going to be breaking down all the trades that I've taken in the most recent days and share them with you guys so that you guys can understand my mindset going into these trades, of why I entered these trades, what I saw in order to enter these trades, and hopefully just learn a little bit more about the strategy. Now, if you guys like my teaching style and you like the way I make content, make sure to click the link in the description and join our free Discord. I teach in there every single day, going over my trades, trading live, and more. So make sure you guys go ahead and click that. But without further ado, let's jump into the trades I took so that you guys can learn just a little bit more. All right, to lead up to trade number one, I'm going to step up to the 1 hour time frame and we're going to review everything I saw. So back here, we are getting a move out of this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Right here is where we were taking our first trade, right here inside of this top fair value gap. So I was looking for price to return up into it and reject out of it. So now that we kind of have a goal with what we're looking for, I'm going to step down to the 1 minute and I'm going to draw my trend. Okay, right here you can see with the top fair value gap we were trading it out of. So we're tapping into that larger trend line on a larger time frame with a clear uptrend, and then we get a snap of that uptrend right here. A trend line is basic support and resistance, so you can kind of use that to judge if we're breaking that. Obviously, we're wanting to break and possibly create a new trend out of that. So you can see we get our trend break. I draw out the BPR right here with the inverse fair value gap and the normal fair value gap that you can see on my screen. And then we get a tap right into that, retesting the other side of this trend that we were bouncing off of. Now we are looking to reject off of it. And then we get a great initial reaction. As soon as we take this low and get a close below this low, so right here on this candle right here, we are moving stops to completely break even, eliminating risk off the table. So as soon as we get that break, you can go ahead and move stops to dead break even on this one, and then you just let it run to full TP. Now, the reason I TP'd out here is for this reason right here. We have these two fair value gaps right here, showing that price wants to hit these and to get more liquidity before making its next move, which you can see we get an instant soak off of it, and then I took all TP as we came down and retested it again. So I left a little bit on the table, is what it is. Those are my rules. I have them set for a reason. I could have left a runner on this to sweep out these London lows right here, but is what it is. We took all out. Now we can move on to trade number two. In this huge move down, we developed a downward trend with multiple touch points. So this is the next thing I'm looking for. I announced it in the Discord of exactly what I'm looking for. And then again, we'll go over the rules. First, we want to see a trend break. We get our trend break. We get our change of character, CISD and everything, and our high impact fair value gap. We have this inverse fair value gap right here that we kept struggling to break until we popped back above it. That would make it a high impact fair value gap that I would like to trade out of. So you can see right here, as soon as we retest into here, I am taking my starter. I absolutely sniped this, and I have a trade recap video over on my Instagram of me trading this. You can see I absolutely sniped it with my live software that I trade on. Literally wicked the bottom of it. So we're instantly looking good. As soon as we get this close right here above this consolidation level that you can see all the way back here, I'm moving stops to break even. I'm taking risk totally off the table because as soon as I can do that, I can relax. This trade is either a break-even trade or in profit trade. So I want to make sure that we can risk that, because if price does come all the way back down here, that invalidates my whole thought process and my thesis behind this trade. What profit I was targeting on this trade was this 20 EMA on the 1 hour chart. You can see it is up here. So as soon as we got to up here, I took all off the table, which ended up being a really good take profit. We only left a tiny bit of profit on the table, but overall, I feel like I sniped the entry and sniped the TP on this trade. So very happy. But while we were in this trade, we were then developing a very clean uptrend. And so far, I'm reading price very well. So I don't mind going into this next trade with smaller risk, just seeing if I can get a reaction out of this zone, which we definitely did. So we have this clean uptrend. We get our break right here. It's not as big of a break, but we do have a high impact inverse fair value gap right here that we've already rejected out of to break our trend. So all I did is I waited for it to retap into this fair value gap, retesting the other side of this trend, and then I went short. As soon as we get a close under these candles right here, I'm moving stops to break even. So again, this trade was a break even trade. We didn't hit our spot of what we were looking for to take profit. I was looking for it to come back and sweep into a lot of this stuff that we have back here, which we never got, and that's okay, because it just stopped me out for break even, and that was it. So those are the 3 trades that I took today. If you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like and comment on this video to encourage me to make more videos like this. But hopefully you guys learn just a little bit more of how I think through my trades and what I see in order to take trades so that you guys can do the exact same. And again, before you guys head out, make sure to join the Discord. It is absolutely free, and I will be teaching in there more than on YouTube. So go ahead over and join that. Peace, boys.